What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Darku, and today I'm going to be setting up the premise for you to add mods to your Valheim game. So I'm going to be showing you how to get BepInEX, HookGen, ValheimLib, and also an enable commands, console commands mod that you can install as well. You don't have to go for the console command thing, but the main three is the BepInEX, the HookGen, and the ValheimLib. Things to set up, because they're mainly used for like all the mods. These are like the main three things you're going to need to pretty much do all the mods, except saving and sharing buildings. That's a completely different video, but today we're going to be focusing on these three and also adding the enable console commands, because in their recent patch they actually took out the console command thing, but we're going to be adding it back in thanks to a guy by the name of Aidenthorn. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but thank you so much for creating this little mod here and uploading it. Very much appreciate it. If you guys want to find your own mods, the Nexus Mods website I will put in the description so you can have a look for yourself. And if there's any mods that you really want me to show off or show you how to download it, please let me know in the comments as well, or join my Discord and at me, damn it, how dare you. So we're going to get rid of this. Anyway, so the main thing you're going to want to do then is go to these separate websites, which I also will put in the description of this video, the links to each and every single one, so that you can follow along and make sure that you're doing it properly. First thing you're going to want to go to is the BepInEX website right here, or where it is. It's under the Thunder Store, but you can go here and click on manual download. Same thing for HookGenPatcher, manual download. Same thing for ValheimLib, manual download. If you don't trust these kind of websites, I have also a backup file on my mega.nz, and I've got an entire folder called Valheim Mods, and everything I do in all my videos will be in one clean sort of setup. I don't take any credit, like the credit is still to like all these things. And like, you know, Aidenthorn here, sorry if I did butcher your name, his enable console command also is in here, but I've not put that it's mine, and I'm just, you know, calling out now. I am not taking credit for any of this. This is not my mod, but I am showing you how to do it. And if you don't trust any other websites, there's always the good old trusty Darku to download it from. Alright, so I'm going to need you to download those, and we're going to go through them. As you can see down at the bottom, I've already downloaded all of these, and I've renamed them because they're a bit like, yeah, a bit off, but I've renamed them all like this. Once you have all of these downloaded, all these 3 or 4, obviously the console commands, the console commands is actually used for some other mods later on, so I do think that you should actually grab that as well. But so, as soon as you've got all these 4, the first thing you want to do is locate your Valheim game folder. Now I know exactly where mine is if I go to my folders, and one of my hard drives, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and Valheim. This is where you need to be. If you do not know where this is on any of your hard drives, say if you've got more than me, like obviously if I've got 3 different ones, so trying to get through all of these is a pain depending on where you've downloaded something. If you don't know where it is, have no fear, I will show you where to go. You need to open your Steam, go to your library and collections, and then you will find your Valheim game, right click it, go to properties, go to local files, and go to browse. This will find exactly where you need to go. Just click the browse button. Don't forget you can stop, pause, go back, rewind, and watch this video back and forth if I'm speaking too fast or if you can't catch up. This is what you need to do, and then you can actually close your Steam from that point on, as long as you know where the main Valheim folder is. Once you are here, the first thing we are going to install is the BepInEX Winrar. So again, if you download these, you are going to need either Winzip or Winrar to actually unzip these files. If you do not have those, I will also put Winzip and Winrar in the description. You only need one, don't download them both, and only download them if you need them, if you don't have them already. I'll put everything I do in the video will be in the description, and in my own Discord as well. So the first thing you want to do is open the BepInEX Winrar file. You're going to go into the BepInEX pack Valheim, and you are going to drag over all of this, and you are going to drag it in to your main Valheim folder. Once you've done this, I've done this before previously, obviously to do my own mods before doing the video, etc. So we're just gonna, if you have this pop up, just replace files in the destination. You should be sound. There we go, so we've added all these kind of things that comes with BepInEX, and BepInEX is like the main thing that you are going to be using for your mods. Now you can close this, and honestly, you can delete this Winrar file. We're going to go into, next thing we want to add actually is the HookGen. So that's what we're going to do. No, we do not want to be a by Winrar. That's a silly mistake. And then we want to go... So we're in the HookGen folder now, okay, the Winzip of it. As it says here, there's a config and a patches folder. So what we're going to go into is BepInEX folder. We're going to find the config folder, and we're going to go into the config folder of the HookGen, and we're just going to drag that in. So now you've got HookGenPatcher in the config of BepInEX. I'm going to go back, so BepInEX again, and we're going to go back on this one by pressing the 3 dots, and we need to go to patches. So we're in the patches here as well. We need to go into this BepInEX monomod HookGenPatcher folder, and we are going to grab all 3 of these and drag all 3 in. When that is done, you can actually get rid of the HookGen thing, and the Winrar file you can delete if you wish. Now we're going to open the ValheimLib folder, the zip folder. We're going to go back. Oh no, we don't want to buy that. Thank you. Go back to the BepInEX, and this one is just the plugins. So we're going to go into plugins, into ValheimLib, and we're going to go into plugins. And what we're going to do is just drag ValheimLib.dll into here. You do not need to drag in ValheimLib.xml. You do not need that one. Just the .dll. You can now close this one and get rid of ValheimLib. And again, so the 4th one, which I do recommend that you grab, is enable console commands. So we're going to go into this one, and we're already, oh no, I don't want to buy it. We're already in BepInEX and the plugins. The only thing you need to do from there is open enable console and drag in enable console.dll into your plugins. We're going to now close this. And honestly, I would say keep this up whilst you're trying to debug, essentially, your own game. Because when doing... I'm just going to quickly... Well, actually, we don't want to delete that. We're going to go into Valheim mods, and we're going to go enable console, and we're going to drag that into videos done, so I know what we've done through the series so far. This is episode 1, so we're just setting up the main premise for you, and obviously that's one of the mods, is the console commands. So we're going to go to BepInEX, and we're just going to leave this open. You don't need to leave this open ever, but if something goes wrong and there's some red text, etc. in the engine, we need to sort it out. So now that you've done everything the same way as me, you can actually go ahead and launch your Valheim. When you launch Valheim now, you'll notice something different. It loads up in its own BepInEX console commands pit over here as well. We're just going to put this over to the left so we can keep an eye on it. You don't actually need to do this, in fact, by the way. We're just going to... You can actually minimize this or just have it off screen. You do not need to look at this the whole time. Here is our Valheim here. So you can actually play in full screen. You don't have to worry about the console command thing in the background at all. But for the video's sake, we're just going to have this up so we can keep an eye on what's going on over here, just in case we get any red text. If you've got red text, something is wrong with the mod, or you've installed it incorrectly. I'm going to go to Start Game, and I've made a new character, OfficialDarku. I did this before the video because trying to get carried in by the crow is just a pain. We're going to press Start. We're going to go to Mod Showcase because that's our world. You can go in any world or you can join the game, and we're going to go in. You don't need to make a new character for your mods. You can play in your current existing worlds, you can play your current existing characters. On the left here you can see all kinds of things happening in the background. As long as you don't have any red text, you should be okay. If you have any red text, let me just say, please at me in the comments or jump in my Discord, because that is the best way to contact me, is my Discord. OfficialDarku has arrived. As you can see, I am in the world. Nothing's red, nothing's gone wrong in the console commands on the left. Over here, literally everything seems perfectly fine. And now, obviously, we want to test if the mod has worked. So, if the add console commands has correctly worked, you should be able to press F5. Haha! So now we have the console commands. And in fact, if you want to use the console commands properly, this is the Valheim mods. This is where I'm going to add things later on. I'm going to go to personal stuff because that's where I hide it. Little things like this. So if you want to use the console commands, you can press F5, which is what I pressed to open the main console commands, and you want to type in dev commands to enable commands in the game, type debug mode to enable debug, and then these will allow you to do different stuff. So, dev commands and debug mode. What we're going to go here, we're going to go to dev commands, and it says warning, using dev commands, it's not recommended, do it at your own risk, alright? So we're going to type in debug mode, And there we go. Now we're in debug mode. We're going to press F5 again, and I'm going to Alt-Tab here so that I can full screen Valheim for you. And whilst we're in here, we're in debug mode, and everything's working perfectly fine. We'll go in here. Oh wait. Oh wait, okay, sorry, yeah, we need to press B as well, because no placement cost equals true when you press B. So B is like nothing costs anything and you have everything craftable on your person, like creative mode. Z allows you to fly, which is very cool. You press space to like go up. I don't know what goes down, so we're just going to press Z again and go down. There we go. And I think, what was the last one? Was it C perhaps? No. Huh, 1 second. What was it? It was K. That would make sense. K to kill all enemies, as you can see. And so there you go. There's the console commands working as it should. No mods have gone wrong. We're just going to Alt-Tab and minimize this a bit. Alt-Tab again, thank you. Hide that. And as you can see, oh my gosh, let me just get out of the way. Alt-Tab to this is what I wanted. God damn, so many problems. But as you can see, there is no red text, so it all works perfectly fine. And like I said, that is the main premise of setting up how to add mods into the game. And you can do, you can do all kinds of mods. And this is going to be a complete series to show you how to add different kind of mods. If there's a specific mod that you want and you can't figure it out, or you want me to just go dive deeper into it and config file, etc., etc., please, again, get in my Discord, at me. I'm always around. Just ask for help, okay? I hope this helped, honestly. Don't forget to leave a like, maybe comment, maybe subscribe, Big help. I stream on Twitch all the time. Literally all the time. Please come watch me. I'm lonely. Oh. But, yeah. Jokes aside, I hope this genuinely did help. And I will be doing a lot more mod videos on how to... I'll go and simplify everything and go in depth to really help people. But yeah, I really hope this helped. Have a good day, good night, see ya.